That's another hot topic of how replays sometimes slowed the game down. What transpired in terms of discussion about replays?
Yeah, well, we were really trying to look at improving the flow of the game, especially in the last 2 minutes. We really felt like our game, grinds to a halt in those last 2 minutes, or could, and really those out of bounds replays are a big culprit of that. So, we kind of listened to everybody, and we instituted a coach's challenge, very similar to what the NBA does. And the NBA kind of went through this similar cycle with their replay rules, where it was the officials had a free for all at the end of the game, and then they cleaned it up, and it had to be a challenge situation. So coaches are going to have one challenge. They're going to be able to challenge out of bounds calls, basket interference, goaltending calls, and restricted area calls for secondary defenders. If they get that challenge right, they'll have one more challenge for the remainder of the game. A coach must call a legal timeout in order to do that. So they have to have a timeout on the Bucks. And then if they are right, they are going to get that timeout back. And then in the last 2 minutes of the game, we are going to open it up for officials to go on their own for basket interference, goaltending calls, and restricted area plays, because those plays really don't happen a whole lot, especially at the end of the game. And a lot of times, especially with basket interference goaltending, you're either awarding points or you're taking points off the board. So we wanted to make sure that those calls were right at the end of the game.